Okay, I finally found a good start to show you this. So, this is the front of Desert Grind I've been doing a little bit lately. I use this when my techs are little, like, I was really weak for Cathedral Fight, and then I got Marl. Marl, I think, is a better long-term team member than Robo for this team, but she really sucks. I just got her in the castle. She's awful. She is 50 tech points away. So we would be halfway through Hecarim Cave before we'd get that, and then we'd be lucky to get the tech after that. But so what we're going to do is we're going to do the front of desert. So I'm going to go out here, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to show you a couple routes through desert depending what your goal is. And then you can use this, not use this, whatever you decide. But there have been a number of seeds, a number of the seeds we've played where something like this I think would have been helpful. So I'm just going to drop a shelter and a save here. I wouldn't normally waste a shelter in a real seed. Alright, so this is how I would go through here if I was confident in my techs and everything, and I just wanted to, like, I needed gear. Maybe I'm trying to force Chrono to be in the party. Is I would go left here, and then I'd go straight down at the uh, vortex there, but you have to be straight down there. And so this is the route if you just want the chests and then you want to leave with the least amount of effort, least amount of fights. This is going to get you that 900 XP, 15 tech points. And then we can go down. We want to go back left and then down a little, and we want to go right into this wall and then inch your way down. Grab this chest and then just follow this route here along that. That will get you into all these goodies. Ooh, Slasher 2, if we were trying to force that Chrono. That'd be great. Now, we are super not strong enough to fight this boss spot. Um, and then when we go to leave, it's important that we kind of leave the same way we came in. Which means we go... Oh, and sometimes you'll hit that. But that's okay, because we can actually just kill this. But see, not too bad. You can get some loot. And the Gato Cup, this is would be super helpful, I think. Coming in for loot on occasion, even if you're not... Because that fight we have to get into, you don't have to fight it either. You can run from it if your team is fast. And then you can go out the same way. I was just too far right. But let me show you what I do if my goal is like how it is for this party, where I feel weak in bosses, and even with the stuff in Hecarim Cave, I'm still not going to have the tools I need. So I'll come over, grab this, and then I'll go down and trigger this first fight. This fight has a ton of people in it, and we're just going to use that water too. And it should kill anytime after anytime after Cathedral, it should kill. That's for Ice 2, Water 2 on Marl or Frog. Magus, I think it needs to be Dark Matter. His Ice 2 will do it eventually. Now we just go left here. There's 4 fights in this very top row. Pretty much lined up with my party right now. And yeah, it gets you a really nice amount of tech points, really nice amount of XP. I should be a little bit faster with my inputs. But sometimes, like, I don't, like, it just costs so much time to come in here and clear it. And so I was like, there has to be a happy medium. I think this is the happy medium, because watch how we'll end up. Remember, we needed 50 tech points to get Marls. And then I hit this last fight here. We have to, Ether Frog, because I'm silly. And then we'll grab this chest here, because we're clearing out this fight anyway. So we needed 50 tech points when we got in here. Alright. And then you could leave and you could go to Heckran Cave. But that leaves us at 17 tech points needed. This could be different depending on what character it is. Magus, that would get you... That means we got like 38 tech points at least from that. And then we come into here, which are not repeatable fights. Which, neither is Desert, but that's why it's kind of important to remember that they're there. So I can clear these out. I can ether up Frog real quick. 2 tech points. So that first fight's not worth almost anything, but we know that. You can even auto through that. Or use Ice 2 or whatever. But this fight is going to get tech point doubled. We're going to unlock Marl's next tech, and then get all these tech points again. $25 tech points. So Marl's going to get Cure 2 and 25 tech points. That gets us 65 away from Ice 2. So now check this out. We go this way. This is a straight box. Just draw a box. Nothing crazy there. So I just want to show you what the difference would be coming in here after doing that little front desert grind before a boss. Because I think that'll be the difference, and that'll end up getting us Ice 2 on Marl. Which, if that's Fire 2 on Luca, or Confuse on Chrono, gives you a tool you don't already have, that would be massive, potentially. And so, great tech points and XP through here. But by just setting up a little bit, we can get even more benefit. I want to see how much we end up getting from coming here after. But that's something I've been playing around with my last few seeds. We got a Steino Tail. And I just wanted to share it with you and see if it was something you found valuable. Hey, you leave that frog alone. He's not trying to hurt nobody. Alright, so then this is the last fight before Heckran Cave. It's worth about 20, somewhere in that ballpark. Let's see. And yep, see, it'll end up getting us it, whereas we would not have gotten it without the 38 tech points we got from Desert. Hey, what did I say about that frog boy? So same thing if you came through here and you got through the boss and then you felt weak for some reason, or you were having to head into like Giant's Claw was your next play or something. But look, that got us, that's huge. That got us Glacier and Cube Toss before this boss. If this is Elder Lavos spawn, we just gave ourselves an answer to that. If this is if this is like Flea Plus, Dalton Plus, that would be much better than what we had going in. So that's a really good example of when this might be useful. So that's all I wanted to show you on this, and I will catch you next time.